Okay, I am the executive producer of this great movie. And here on the red carpet.
All right, let's go.
The greatest director I know, David Frankel. And the amazing musician and very talented Jesse Simcoe. Great action actor.
Go basement people.
And then the master blaster of all masters, Vivek.
Thank you. All right, and I'll just blow the conch, and then Dave is going to give us a thing, and let's just make sure the camera is on. There we go. All right, Dave Frankel, the director, will give an address.
Thanks everyone for coming. I'm Dave, and for those of you who know me, I've been making movies, home movies for fun since I was a little kid. Some of you are intimately familiar with this. The secret is that I still do that. The good news is I'm not alone in doing that, though now it's under the employ of Basement Group Enterprises, apparently. So in 2019, just before the pandemic, we all had dinner, and just for fun, in less than half an hour, we made on a lark a movie called Basement Man. I think the main thing was I wanted to hear Mike speak professionally about my parents' basement appliances and hear what he had to say. So we made that, and it was short, and I spent a night or two editing it. It was dumb, it was goofy, it was fun. And then the pandemic hit, and we didn't see each other again for the better part of a year. We got together at the end of 2020, masks and everything, sitting outside, all awkward and stilted, and we made Basement Man 2. And we had a little more planning, but not much. It's the same sort of thing. And I just thought, okay, this is dumb and goofy. But then something happened. 3 years passed, and this thing just grew. The pandemic, I guess, continued, and we were just isolated in our houses, and I edited and re-edited, and Jesse just did this soundtrack from scratch. It was, I've never seen anything like it. Mike was this amazing grounding force and cheerleader for us, which was very much in counterpoint to Vivek, who brought this vibe is an understatement. He brought his, for those of you who know the Master Blaster, you know what I'm talking about. He brought that energy to it. And so we made this thing, and I don't know what it is. I'm a little anxious, actually. I've never been on a screen like this, so we're all in this together. We're gonna discover what this thing is together.
What are you gonna do
Thank you
if you
for
become famous?
Good question.
We'll find that out.
Good question.
Final note, though. For those of you who did make movies with me when we were little kids, Hannah, Rebecca, you know that a big part of it wasn't just making the movie. It was then going downstairs and forcing our parents to sit for a grueling 45 minutes while they watched little kids mumbling on a screen about things they thought were funny. So that's an important part of it. And after working on this for so long in isolation, I'm just so happy to be doing this. When I think of Basement Man 2 in the future, this is what I'm going to think of, and that's thanks to you all. So thanks for coming. Thanks for making this Basement Man 2.
And the only one small thing I'm going to ask, and Jesse requested I keep this as chill as possible, but it's Jesse's 44th birthday today! We're all going to see his masterpiece soundtrack. And I should just say, Jesse did not know how to compose music before Basement Man, but for Basement Man, he created and learned and devoted. And what a beautiful way to spend your 44th birthday and sharing something of devotion. And I think that's kind of, just to add on to what Dave said, this is just like a silly, fun way for friends to chill, relax, hang out, but also create something that we find to be beautiful and add some layer of masterfulness to it.
When you do cake.
And we have half a cake in honor of that. We'll eat that afterwards.
Jesse said he didn't want the cake.
That's why we did half a cake.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, and Brian has a
Here's a
question.
question. Does Basement Man stand for all basement people? Is he?
Stands alone.
You've got the good questions
So,
today.
part of the Vivekness that Vivek brought to this was the entire mythology. So I think you'll watch the movie and we'll do a Q&A, and if the movie doesn't answer all your questions, somehow it doesn't answer them, then you can grill us, and I'm sure Vivek will explain to you what the secret of the Basement Man is.
All right, and the last thing we'll do before going down is take a group picture. And since all of you are already sitting here, I'll just put the tripod
Okay.
and just take a group picture.